Welcome, I'm in Terraria. We're gonna start playing a new series, and I'm just gonna come over here. I'm just gonna check my character. As you can see, it's in hardcore mode, so it's basically I'm gonna die. And this is going to be the world we will be playing, Nightmare. So let's go until everything gets loaded, and we're gonna start talking a little bit more about Terraria. I'm not a really regular player in Terraria, so we're just gonna check it. So as you can see, there's some like background there, some so everything's in 2D. So we can check like floor, we can check different kind of things like different blocks. We're starting up rock. We can also see some dirt, some trees. So everything that we can see here, we can actually take it, and we can see some different kind of tools here on top. We have a sword. We can use by clicking it. We can just, like as you can see here, we have little numbers that they're assigned to the numbers in your keyboard too. I'm using 2 for example, and I'm mining it. So as you can see, the biome gets here, right there. It's away and go straight to my backpack. That you can check what you have in your backpack with the escape key, and here will appear everything. I also have an X, and this is going to be working and really useful to get all the wood you need. And as you can see, there's some guy right here that's called Ryan. This is the guide. Guide is the guy who will help you in the beginning of the game. He will help you by telling you how to craft things and killing those little things. And even if they don't look like, those lines at the beginning of the game can be a pain in the butt. Okay? They will become a pain in the butt, especially when you're just starting and you don't have too much experience with this. As I said before, I'm not a really regular Terraria player, but I just love this game. This game came to my life, everything just changed. So I used to play with some few friends, some more friends once in a while. I'm not really into the game that much, but I just love it, and I just want to do some few things. I just want to see how this works. So as you can see, in number 5, we have a whole amount of wood here. We have 351 logs, and we're just going to start creating things because we need to be ready before we get everything done. Because when night comes, there's also zombies coming everywhere, and I can die right now. So I'm just gonna make sure that we have them good. Okay, I'm just gonna start with something way easy. So I'm just gonna make sure that we have an even ground build. As you can see, I'm not really good by calculating this. So right now that we've been clearing this, we're just gonna start making some few things with wood, right? We're gonna start with a workbench with some wood platforms, like 32 will be okay. We're just gonna leave them there with some few torches because we're gonna need that for our house. So we're just gonna place the bench. We will be able to have a whole lot of things to craft. This is the craft window, and it will appear all the things that you can actually craft with Terraria. Because right now we're here in the workbench, so these are all things that you can create in the workbench. So as I said, we're gonna start with some with the first house that will help our guide to help stay at night and for us, because we don't want to be dead in the first few minutes of the gameplay. It wouldn't have any sense. So okay, let's start. So we're just gonna take these over here, take these over here, and we're gonna start building everything. And here, why in here? Because we don't want, if by any chance we have some like rage, or we have like a frostbone, or we have whatever thing, we don't want us to die at the beginning. Okay, we don't want zombies to get into our house, so we're just gonna start it over here, and we're gonna start building it. So That way they won't be able to reach our guide outdoors. Okay, so basically this is going to be perfect for a beginner's house, for just making sure that we can have all that we need so we don't die first night. Okay? I'm not quite sure basically that we're going to run out of walls. You can see I'm just like placing walls everywhere. I'm just going to make sure that we have an entrance. We can create some doors, 2 doors. And we also need a chair for our house, and that slime's gonna kill me if I'm not doing this fast. So, yeah, I forgot to get ourselves. As you can see, now the slime is inside, and he's gonna start. He's gonna try to kill us. And if I die, I won't be able to get this character back, so he will die forever. So we just want to make sure that no slimes get inside our property. So I'm just gonna finish its walls. We have our doors, and now we are more protected. So let's finish over here. Let's finish over here. And here you have an example of what could be a really easy way to survive the first night. Now we need to make sure that we will place torches everywhere. Not everywhere. On one side of the feature wall, we just want to make sure to have our chair right there and our table. And now we have a suitable house. As you can see over here, if I play escape, we can see this little housing logo. Okay, when you click on it and it's in color, you can see all the NPCs that you know that you have already met. Okay, so now we're gonna click in right in the guide, and as you can see, we can see over here down that says the house is already occupied because we have a banner with his face. So this is his house. We already have one house that can be actually used by one of our NPCs. Now, what could be the next step that we can start doing? We need some defense. So we need to start creating things. Okay, so right now we have a wooden armor that we had enough wood to get it. We're also gonna get a wooden hammer and some wooden bow. And also before the night gets here, because as you can see it's getting darker, we need to collect some rock. Why rock? Because we can start a furnace. Furnace will help us to start creating some other few things that we would be able to use, like as farmers, as ores into the bars, so we can create better stuff. So we're just gonna make sure that we have everything we need. And as I can see, probably we're gonna have to get the outdoor soon. Okay, so these are our first few moments in Terraria, so I'm pretty good. We're not dying, but that's the important thing. Okay, so we have this door right here, we can open it, and I'm just gonna make sure that we can have another entrance right here. So we just click on this door, and we have it. So now that we have doors, also our NPC will be able to get into those doors. So when time gets that zombies will start appearing, this guy right here, he will start going inside because it's his house, it's his protection place. And just make sure, yeah, okay. We're just gonna collect some field wood to have enough to start building some fuel. We are not gonna go adventure right now because we just wanted to make sure that we have everything we need in our house and we have a place to stay at night. And when we hear the sound like that's gonna be the sound that's coming. And that's when everything starts getting a little bit more dangerous. Okay? So as soon as we hear that, we're just gonna go inside, we're just gonna stay there, we're gonna try to build a little tunnel. So trying to go up it down to get some ores and start doing some other cool things that we can create here. So now that we have enough stone blocks, at least 20, that's only, that's pretty good. Now we're just going to make sure that we can keep it. As you can see, he's gonna start going. I need to place some proof over here so he can actually jump over here and stay right there. We need to get our torches so we can just like keep going down. And this is going to help us later to have some fewer access routes. Okay. I'm gonna use this same thing. Okay, and now we have like our little column. And you can see it's not too many things. We're getting away from safety things. I do not. Okay, now we got mushrooms. As you can see, those mushrooms that they're in the floor, they grow on the floor. You can see what they do. They restore 15 life. So you just place them there, and you get into the number, for example 0, and you can see that 15 means that we already did, so we recover 15 HP. It's right here. And as you can see, it also has a cooldown. We cannot just like eat and get everything started. We have a 45, it's like 1 minute cooldown for everything. And as you can see, we have some zombies coming, so we're just gonna make sure that they don't get inside. We are here, and he's bothering. So only to make sure we're just gonna get some. We're gonna have one workbench here, so we can just do some a few things. We're gonna start with the furnace. Now that we have a furnace, we're gonna just put it right here, and as you can see, now we're able to craft a gold bar because we already have gold. Okay, so and they request 4 gold ores to get 1 gold bar, so we're just going to be able to get 2. And probably won't be able to do nothing more than a gold break with that, so we cannot actually do much more than that. So because we don't have too many things right now, and we need to start gathering things, but we can because those things are going to instantly kill us if we go outside. We're just going to start getting some wood arrows. We're going to place them here in the ammo section. Okay, so the ammo section, we have our 200 arrows, and if I get into number 1, you can see right here we have 200. Okay, so here we have gel. Gel helps us to build some torches, and you need, for getting torches, you need 1 piece of gel and 1 piece of bamboo. You can craft 3 torches. So I just love going everywhere with torches, so I'm just gonna get them all. Because slimes, they just like show up everywhere. Okay, now that we have many torches and that we have wooden arrows, we can also create flame arrows. And we're just gonna get those 200 arrows. Now they're flame arrows, so they're just more powerful. Okay, because we still have some few things, we're just gonna check some. Look at this, our sword. If you can see in the description down, we have minus 20% damage plus 20% size. That's to the weapon. Minus 20% knockback. Okay, we have only 4 melee damage with this one, so it's a really crappy sword. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna throw it away. We don't need it. Okay, and we can see right here that a wooden sword will be even powerful in that one. So what happens now? Because we have a lot of wood and we need a sword that's going to help us much more than the one that we had before, we're just going to create one. And as you can see, now we have a demonic wooden sword. When you craft items, there's a little chance that those items can be enchanted. That will be different. It could be for bad or for good. This one is for good. Okay, we have 14 plus 14% damage and plus 5% critical strike chance. Now we have 8 melee damage and 9% critical strike damage. That's much more than it shows right here. Okay, so we're just gonna place this one right here, and we're just gonna wait for a little bit till we can like get away from all these zombies. So what we're gonna do right now, we just like start digging, just start some other cool things. And personally, I just like to have my defensive weapons in number 1 and 2 because it's just easier for me to get. Okay, they're closer to. That's the only reason. And the useful tools, these ones work for chopping or for iron, or just like mining. I always leave them at 3 and 4. And any other kind of useful thing that I can use, just like most of them. Because torches are just like the main thing that I use, and wood platforms that we'll be placing when we're going down. Just gonna use them. Now, what happens when you go down? You start losing the main screen that you have here. So, for example, normally I could keep going down and down and down and get around here, and everything will start spawning. What I mean, because it's not, we'll have zombies. So if I'm down here and I'm only with only thing going down, like only one tunnel, and there's walls like these ones, and it's only one line down, probably I'm gonna get a zombie that will spawn while I'm down here. So it's gonna be so short that space that probably I'm gonna die. So be careful, especially in this mode that when you get killed, your character actually dies, that do not lose sight of all the enemies that you can see, because they can spawn the place you are, and if that happens, you're done, because you won't have any place to run. So what we're doing here right now, we're just giving some more space so we can start living some few things. Okay, and later we can just like change those dirt blocks for nice walls, etc. So we have already survived. We're trying to survive for our first night. So I don't want to open them because they're just like really close. So probably I'm just gonna try to get into a tunnel over here. The tunnel's always like, or like if you want to go to any of the sides and create a tunnel, it needs to be at least 3 blocks. Okay, because that's what you need in order to get in with a character. If you want to go up or down, you need to have 2 blocks of distance. Okay. So right here, we just try to open this little hole. We don't want them to come here, but we just want to be able to shoot. For example, that was a huge part, but she shouldn't be able to come. Okay, so I have nothing just happened. You can see they cannot get in here. So I'm not sure what just happened. So as you can see, these zombies have in their heads some slimes. So when you kill them, you will also get loot of slime. So it can be money, and it can be also some cool things like gel. Something that we always need. At least when we just start. I think that later on I can teach you how to get gel farming system. Okay, it's one of the interesting things about Terraria. When you get into other levels and you get more deep into like how levels go and how you can start creating some kind of systems, things and possibilities are just like insane. How many things you can do. It's just like great. It's just great. Okay, so we don't want to die right here, so we're just gonna try to. As you can see, everyone it's going away. So that means that it's coming, and so we can just like get close to them and start killing them to get our nice loot. Also, when you have arrows, there's a chance that they will not be consumed all these wood fighting. And okay, so right here we're just like in a little cave, and as you can see, caves have many ways, and we can find things like this little, I don't know how these little jars, and we receive some rope, amazing jackal that we're gonna equip to us, and rope. Rope will be really helpful in some few places, especially because we won't be able to jump to get trapped in some few places. So I'm just gonna put it over there so we can just like go away. Ta-da! Ta-da! And now that it's morning and it's raining, you can go exploring. Okay? For example, here we have no clue what it's right there. So one of the things that I like to do is, for example, getting a little piece of block and just placing a torch. And doing the same thing right here. Now I'm placing a torch. So now you will have vision. We have, okay, now we need to kill that thing. If you know, it's gonna just kill us. Okay. So we're just gonna start. And there's a, oh, yeah, the thing that's gonna work in water. So I just want to make sure that that's not one bother us while we're doing this. Okay, we were lucky because this wasn't that deep, but sometimes you're gonna find some places like this with water that you won't be able to tell if it's really deep or not, because you won't have enough view because it's gonna be dark. And of course it's okay. That's one of the things that you can do to actually check how deep things are. And you can also do this, but it would be easier to just not die if it's too deep. Just like get some wooden platforms, and you won't have any problem. Okay. And we have a purple flag coming to us. So we just want to finish this little kind of like bridge and start climbing. I just saw it, as you can see. Whoa, 24, we get another head that's gonna kill us. Okay, so we got some gel, we get some arrows back. I'm just gonna get some fuel so we can make some more torches and get some more flaming arrows. Okay, what I'm trying to find right now is desert. Desert, we'll be able to find cactus. Cactus, we can create a more powerful helmet, a more powerful vest, and some better pants. Or something better stuff so we can be more protected against everything. Okay. So we'll get more torches. Okay, I just don't want to get there because that's gonna kill us so bad. Okay, we keep going over there, we're gonna just like start finding thousands of those things. So I'm just gonna go back and start going to the other way. It's just from pretty close to where we are, so we can die. Okay, I want to find a chest where we can find some good items before living. So one of the options we have is coming down here through the caves, but even coming through the caves sometimes can be really risky, especially at the beginning. So I'm just going to place it right here. I'm just going to place this one here, and I'm just going to start to check what we can have down here. Okay, I'm not sure how bad this will be, because if we fall, it will be bad. There won't be any clicks. So I'm also worried because there's some traps sometimes in the gates. So if you find a trap without knowing that the trap is right there, you can see there's water right here. So I'm not that interested about going with some copper and things, but I just don't want to risk chances. Okay, so I think the most wise choice right now would be to come back to where we were, go back to safety, and not pooping my pants because I'm kind of scared. Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure that we cross this platform, don't go up. Okay, let's put it there, just in case. I'm just gonna come back over here. We're gonna go a little bit. As you can see, this guy's again there, and everything's getting darker. So that means that zombies will show up again soon. Okay, so I'm just gonna get pretty close from here, and I'm just gonna try to survive for at least this next night. If you want, we can start doing the same thing. You can start doing this to check how deep is actually that dang it. You can see sometimes I just misclick some people. You could even yell at just leave something huge. One day I have 2 jobs, I have a son and I have a wife, so sometimes it's not easy to just do the thing. But I am just want this to succeed and make you people happy. Be able to help us with some. Okay. So I'm actually need wood. I'm just gonna get this mushrooms because probably I mentioned. Okay, we've been close to the desperate. We need to be careful because sometimes there's some creatures that they just show up here. They're really, really dangerous. This is what I was talking to you. Some cactus. Okay, I just love making some a few things with the cactus because they're really powerful in the beginning. Well, it's not that big, but it's gonna be good for us. And probably maybe we won't be able to go that further because there's a huge hole already. We don't want it to die. So I'm just gonna create a little thing. We need to create a little bridge. I'm a little bit worried because I don't want it to die. So, okay, let's take this fast. Let's give it slime. Okay, as you can see, there's a sand. Let's call it sand slime. Oh yeah, because we're in the sand biome, so we have some regular slimes that come in. One thing that we can also do, if we see that things are getting too bad at night, we're really far away from home. One of the things that I like to do is just like closing myself into a little fortress where no one can do nothing to you and they cannot harm me. And I can just stay there and make sure that he's gonna survive. So I just want to get that cactus and yes, any more cactuses over there? No. Okay. So other things that you can also do is just like making this little fortress with one little square, one little block open. Why? Because of this. Right now I can just get my arrows out. Okay? I won't have that much distance, but in case that someone's coming and I just want to spend the whole night doing nothing but at least trying to get some gold, you can just like start fighting. Okay, so this is going to help us. It's not going to distract us. So, as you can see, so now we're just like just going there. Just gonna wait a little bit more till we can go towards. Okay, just need to make some few arrows. So I don't have much. So this little fortress, I just cannot really use it, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to survive to this, but I have some ideas. The only problem with like now the biome is sand. The problem with sand is that you go down. Oh, keep inside. No, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Go away, go away, go away. I think that was all a bit stupid. Okay. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get some this. Wow, this is really stupid. What is that here? When you get here, because we have closures. I'm gonna try to kill that scorpion. Okay, perfect. And 3, 2, so you can see, they giving me, I'm just gonna be so good. I have no more arrows, so anything you can do now, just run. 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 And this is gonna deal it. Whoa. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna try to not to die. Right here. I'm glad that we get close. Oh, he dodged me on the side. Oh, that was so close. And we're right here, so we're just gonna get inside. Oh!